Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Warsword Conquest, Goblin Edition. Now, when we left off, we were just defending Bloodhorn from the likes of the Orcs, and as you can plainly tell, they are still surrounding us. Of course, I have not moved not nearly 1 inch since our last encounter, because we do need to advance some of our units here, so we're going to be getting some Longbeards, some Tomb Champions. I actually feel like I should probably get Mummies every now and again, because I feel like the Mummies do so much damage that they are very much worth it. However, the Tomb Champions are not so much. So as we can see here, let's just compare these two right now. As we can see, 64 HP, 19 strength, 4 in power strike, and the Mummies have more HP, more strength, same power strike, but again, they have shields, the Tomb Champions, so it's going to be a little difficult, Well, nevertheless, let us wait here for some time and see what the Orcs have in store for us. I am pretty sure they are going to be continuing their siege efforts against us. I am very hopeful, however, that some of them will split off from the main force, and hopefully we will then be able to split them, divide them, and conquer them, of course. But right now that actually doesn't seem to be the case. Actually, wait a minute, what's happening here? It appears as though one of our vassals, this vassal maybe in particular, was able to lure them away from Bloodhorn and actually stopped the siege for such a good amount of time so as to give us a little bit of restoration. As you can see here, who is that? Wait a minute, I'm actually just going to see here. Lord Uglylard. Lord Uglylard is doing an exceptional job by the looks of things here. That is really quite impressive, and let's just see what happens. My goodness, it actually seems as though... Should I just leave? Did he make it? Oh no, he didn't make it, but he is embroiled in a battle. Oh, that's Lord Nazgûl, never mind. Lord Nazgûl is also coming here to defend. That is insane. Oh, I really do like the AI. And I really don't like the Dwarven AI. As you can plainly see, this is not good. Dwarven Kingdom has declared war against us, which is actually terrible. But on one hand, it is absolutely terrible, but on the other, it's actually pretty good, because we can actually head over to Black Claw Castle or Crooked Moon Fort and take those without too many difficulties. So I think we're actually going to be taking them immediately. And we're going to be heading on over there as quickly as possible, because if we can actually make our way there, we just lost 2,200 gold. If we can make our way there and actually enter a siege, we can actually stop the siege at Bloodhorn. Wow. Only 70 units in here, so let's... Siege Tower. Siege Tower. Siege Tower! Why? Why do you do this to me, Siege Tower? Okay, well, nevertheless, we do have 7 in engineering, thanks to Joseph, and I am very hopeful that this fellow will not see fit to interrupt us right now. We are hopefully going to make it just in time, and I'm hopeful that Lord Uglylard will continue doing his exceptional distraction ability, and that is, of course, to interrupt... Oh my goodness. That is, of course, to interrupt the Orcs from sieging, but wow, that's not good. Where is that? That is up here, isn't it? Yes, that is. Well, that is actually a dwarven city that the Goblins took, I do believe, but we then took it back from the Goblins, and so I suppose that's why the Dwarves declared war, because they do want to get their town back, which is absolutely atrocious for us right now, because we are embroiled in a very bloody war with the Orcs. So, without further ado, I suppose we should just lead our soldiers in an assault, and hopefully we will move our siege tower, cringe, all the way to the castle's walls. I'm quite worried, I have to say. I am exceptionally worried right now, because these guys, even though they're not exceptional at ranged combat, they do have some pretty good crossbows, and let me just say that they are exceptional, aren't they? Because that's reverse psychology, and we can hopefully make it so that they are terrible, in fact. Maybe. Well, let's just see here. Can I actually get a headshot on that guy? Maybe not a headshot, but I might be able to kill him. There we go. We're getting some pretty nice We're getting some pretty nice accuracy, I was going to say, before we were rudely interrupted by a very, very lucky hit. That has to be luck. That is surely luck, because really, that was a headshot. What was I killed by? I was killed by a bolt. So this guy can't have killed us. But who killed us then? Because there aren't any other crossbowmen on the walls here, apart from maybe this fellow. Maybe it was this guy. Wow. Well, whatever the case, we are actually losing many of our units here. And actually losing them. We're actually losing them. We're not getting unconsciousness or anything along those lines. We're actually getting some real brutality against us right now. But I suppose dwarves are known for being rather like that against goblins, and we are obviously a goblin. Ratlob Big Biter is a goblin, so they are not too pleased with us actually sieging their castle. This is quite bad. As you can see, they've taken out Bjorg as well. They've taken out 2 Necropolis Knights. What is happening with our surgeon? Because as far as I am aware, our surgeon is still alive. Where is our surgeon anyway? I'm pretty sure we are still alive at least. But nevertheless, it appears as though our surgery is really not doing absolutely anything. So, wow, that's not good. That is not good at all. That is absolutely terrible. But I can only hope that our trolls and various other units will charge and hopefully eliminate as many dwarves as they can. But I never would have expected these units to be able to have such an amazing amount of luck when it comes to eliminating our stronger units. As you can see, another troll just went down. I do believe that is the 3rd one to be eliminated. And another Necropolis Knight. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. That is just terrible. Absolutely awful. But hopefully we will be able to prove to them that we are absolutely worthy of being their opponent. Maybe. Unless all of these hammerers have anything to say about it. Oh yes. Oh no. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, I probably needed to stay alive here, but what can you do? Tomb Champion's just getting killed instantly right now. And we're having a lot of... Wow, we are having a lot of trouble here. But at least they're getting knocked unconscious, because they are, of course, hammerers and thunderers, and they have hammers instead of anything else. So that's actually pretty good. Now we have spawned in quite a few more of our infantry, which is pretty nice. Hopefully they will prove themselves in Mortal Kombat here. Unfortunately, our goblins, not so much, because they're having a couple of difficulties actually getting up the ladder. But otherwise, I think we're going to be okay. Are we going to be okay? Because we're literally pouring everything we have into eliminating a castle with 70 units in it. Okay, I'm actually going to retreat. That is literally probably one of the worst sieges I have ever seen. Wow, that's pretty impressive, I gotta say. That is pretty impressive. Well, I don't think we can actually do that. Do you? I don't think we can, because just look at it. Look at how many they actually killed. And, well, we had 220, so they killed 40 of us, which is just absolutely pitiful, to be honest. That is very, very bad indeed, and that's exactly why I was very, very skeptical of the dwarves. Very skeptical indeed. I'm actually going to try and take this guy on if I can, because we need to eliminate as many orcs as we can possibly get. Come on, yes, there we go. Thank you very much. So, yes, we are going to be taking this guy out as quickly as possible. Of course, this guy is not going to be too difficult to take out, so I'm just going to charge everyone in. We do have Necropolis Knights after all, and I do have a very swift mount indeed. So we are just going to eliminate this guy, no problem, and then head on to Bloodhorn's vicinity and see what's going on there. And then, if nothing is, we'll head on to Crooked Moon Fort instead. That might actually have a little bit more going for it in terms of actually being able to take it. Because, of course, apparently, we are no good with siege towers. Or should I say, maybe our goblin units are no good at siege towers because they are not able to actually get up the ramp, which is pretty bad, I gotta say, and then we just trickle in one by one, which is the main problem, and that's what we actually failed at. We just trickled in to the garrison one by one and allowed them to very easily eliminate almost all of us, so that is problematic. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to be taking that either. It seems to be quite a difficult siege. But nevertheless, we will try at a later point, but not right now. We will be heading back to Bloodhorn, seeing if we can actually retrieve a couple more units from the garrison there, because goodness knows we are going to need some assistance, perhaps. Oh, they're actually in the fight. Wow, I didn't realize. Okay, they're actually in the fight. The enemy has only 54 remaining, so let's do this. We have 228. We're actually coming in at a very good... Oh, no. Oh, no. Trolls! Trolls everywhere. Oh no. Okay, come on. Let's try and deal some damage here, shall we? Come on. Try our very best. And we will see if we can actually get a couple of headshots as well. Thankfully enough, the trolls aren't actually that good in terms of defenses, of course. They have a huge amount of HP, but they are not able to defend themselves that easily because they are a very large target, and that is, of course, going to cause them to take more damage than they would otherwise like to, of course. So I suppose we just have to... Whoa, 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 whoa. We just have to try our very best. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, that wasn't too good, was it? That wasn't too good at all. Those guys sneaking up on us like that. Well, whatever the case, we are going to attempt to take out these trolls as much as possible, because obviously they are going to be the ones dealing as much damage as us. And then I was taken out by an arrow boy. Really? I was really taken out by an arrow boy? That is quite embarrassing. But nevertheless, we are then going to be praying... Oh no. We're going to be praying that all of our units are able to defend against these fellows right here. So far, I am not really weighing our chances in a very good light here. This is not going to work out too well. I should have charged in all of our units, to be honest, because right now they are just going to be absolutely massacred by the looks of things. Ah, there come more reinforcements. Excellent. Thankfully enough, the trolls are using clubs as well, so we don't have to worry about them actually killing anything. They are just going to be knocking them unconscious constantly, so really nothing to worry about there. Of course, they could have just sent in their trolls to weaken us, and then they are going to be coming in with their other forces that can actually kill things, and then we will be having major difficulties. So then it would just be absolutely awful, wouldn't it? But right now, it actually seems okay. We don't actually seem to be failing too badly, but we're going to be seeing in just a second whether we can actually eliminate all of the trolls enough. There's only one left. Is that just one? Yes, I believe it is. That is actually just one, and there it is. So I believe that is a victory, somewhat. And there it is. We gained 19 morale as well. We lost no trolls from our army, but how many did we lose from the allies? Not much. That's actually not too bad at all, if I do say so myself. And there we have it. Oh, wow. Actually, a lot of them were here. I had no idea that there were so many. Okay, that probably would have been a good idea to head back immediately. That was my bad. Definitely my bad. I should have headed back way, way sooner, but what can you do? I really wanted to take that keep, but quite unlucky not to be able to right there. But nevertheless, we are going to be able to rescue quite a few goblins here, as well as some forest walkers and scalp takers, and we'll take some rusty orc armor. Why not? And so we will now be waiting here for some time and seeing if there are any other orcs that wish to... Yes, that wish to try their hand at taking Bloodhorn, but it appears as though Hold King... one of the Hold Kings from the Dwarven Kingdom has taken the Karak Asgal from us, which is absolutely terrible. So, let's see what we're actually going to be doing next. Well, we have lost some relation with Emir Bilia, but of course we do want to keep him in our prisoner's hold. Oh! Oh yes, this is exactly why I love Lord Toxicotl. He is absolutely amazing, because he is heading on over to Blackclaw Lair and finishing what we started, which I really do appreciate. So let us head on over to Crooked Moon Fort and see what we can do there. We actually are pretty reasonable with our restorations. Our HP is at a decent level. I wouldn't say it's at an amazing level. Well, this is the main reason why I'm a little bit worried. This guy has 41 Demon Slayers. Yes, 41 Demon Slayers, and they are not as bad as Trolls. Well, they are actually worse than Trolls, should I say. Because Trolls knock unconscious, whereas Demon Slayers, I do believe, absolutely will kill you if they can. So that's a little bit worrying, isn't it? That is very, very worrying indeed. Now, this guy is actually traveling to Crooked Moon Fort. Is he running away from us, though? I don't think he is, somehow. Is he? No, I don't think he is. Well, nevertheless, he is going to get in there before we are able to construct anything. But I'm actually just going to take a look, and wow, that's actually a... Oh, wow. That is actually a siege tower as well. We are going to be in a very, very tough spot. Oh my goodness. Actually, we are already in a tough spot, but it appears as though we will have to divide and conquer some of these dwarves. But I will be, I think, leaving that for the next episode. I am at a loss what to do right now, but we're going to be doing a little bit of recruiting, maybe some leveling up with our trainer skill, and then we will be back stronger than ever, hopefully, and we will see where that goes. And I do believe I am going to be heading on over, actually, to High Elf territory while I have the chance, and recruiting a couple of their units, because I have come to the understanding that High Elves actually have some very good equipment, so I think that would be a good idea. And so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.